do I have powder on my desk? Okay. Okay. I gotta get lava. I gotta get my hands on some lava. I also gotta do voice bullshit. I don't wanna do that. Someone tell me I don't have... What's up, cool man? Someone please tell me I don't have to do voice practice today. That's like the only reason I'm like, streaming. That's like the main reason I'm streaming. Also, I like cleaned out my farming area a little bit. I have a separate area for crops. I've gone like full spurg on this shit. I'm getting like a million ads for that stupid "what is a woman" thing. Dude, it's I'm so glad I pay for YouTube Premium. Like, goddamn, I've been spared all that bullshit. It's like that would be like genuinely triggering. That would be genuinely triggering. I'm so glad I see no ads. But also, yeah, Matt Walsh is just like, all of his posts are about how like, he's just like showing his ass about how like literally no one likes him and they all hate his stupid little toddler movie. Nerd, whatever, dude, whatever. I'm gonna come back in a second when all my look. I'm literally a spurg. So what do you want? This is the song of my people. Why am I like jumping up? Why I'm just holding forward? Why am I trying to jump up a pumpkin? Yeah, SCD, have you been getting those stupid little Matt Walsh ads? I'm gonna make... Do I have a bridge for this shit? No. Nah? Oh yeah, lucky you. Lucky you. Okay. Do I have... Let's see. I got acacia. Do I have enough to make an acacia gate? No. Spruce planks. Okay. Is that... You got some retinol but didn't get a prescription? First I wanted to make sure I didn't do anything weird before I bothered to go to my doctor. Well, I guess that's the way to go about it. Your skin might react badly to it. I mean, it's like... Your skin needs to get used to it. That's the thing. This isn't Blind Joe. This isn't Blind Joe, no. I'll probably finish Fallout at some point. I don't know. I feel like every time I stream it though, like I'm not good about streaming it. Cause I feel like it's a lot of just like reading shit out loud and being lost. There's so many eggs, dude. I got so many. I'm at the critical mass of chickens, where I need to start killing them. I got so many chickens. Yeah, your skin, your skin just has to get used to it. You like block pixels? I've got like I got it down to like 2 packs that I really like. I'm not a fan of like the 32 by packs. I think that's just kind of like the high res packs look fucking stupid. It just like fucks up the art style. That's just Fallout. I know, but it's like, do I want to? I mean, if you guys want me to stream it, but it's like I feel like that shit's really boring. If I'm like yawning doing it, then like I'm fucking up. That's my read on it. Like, it's like, that's kind of my litmus test for like whether I'm streaming good is like, am I like falling asleep doing the stream? Cause that's like, there's like no excuse for that shit, you know? I don't know. Yeah, block pixels feels nice. It's like nice and vibrant, but also like, it's just super well done. All around. Got this and Faithless. Those are the two I like. There's also, I should like download, I should install a default 3D. That's also really cool. Oh, I got one crafting mod. And that's, you can get string out of wool. It seems really silly that you can like put string into wool, but not the other way around. So I can just, now I can just like craft string. Which just seems like really basic. It's just two-way crafting. Let's see, resource packs. I gotta clean this shit out. My coffee done? My coffee's done. Okay. There's also this pack. Which I also, I guess I reloaded the shaders, cool. I like this one too. It's like closer, it's basically like a default pack, but it's like just a better version of it. And the UI is really cute. Oh, yeah, bees. I got a bottle. I got bees, by the way. Okay. Okay, let's put this, put the wool away. Black wool. String actually looks sick in this pack. Oh, I already got spruce. Nice. I don't know, how do you guys feel about like high-res texture packs? It just seems so tacky to me, I don't know. Like I kind of just hate them. Come on, give me a pine cone. Give me a pine cone. Dude, I've been playing this game for so long, I remember when it was just the fucking one tree. It wasn't an oak tree, it was just the tree. Hey, we got one. Alright, I gotta go to bed before the evil bats try to eat me. Also, for some reason, the fucking, like, the wet effect, it sees that there's glass on my ceiling, and it thinks, oh, I clearly just have an open ceiling. So it's just glitched out. I don't know. Whatever. Okay. Bruce. You're unemployed right now and getting neat bucks, but to receive the neat bucks, you have to go to these little job seeker interviews where they just present you with different jobs and stuff. Dude, I fucking hate that shit. So like instead of just like saying, okay, so you're not working, so we'll just like make sure you don't starve or whatever. But it's like, no, we have to make this like cruel and tedious instead. It's like impossible to just like build a society around like a basic idea of compassion, right? You went to one this morning and one of the guys there had to stay back for a minute after the interviews. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12. He had a tantrum and threw a pen across the room, and it made a pitiful plastic rattling. Oh no. Aww. I don't feel good about that. Five stone buttons. Do I have those? There's no way. There's no way I got 5 stone buttons kicking around. Do I? No. The rage and the dinky sound. Wait, so why was he mad? Just because he had to like stay back for a little bit? My coffee's done too. I gotta go get that. It's done. Okay, so the grain's going this way, so I want to have the button oriented this way. If you've got cut nails, it's very important to orient them with the grain. See how the grain's going this way? So these are basically, we're doing cut nails with these buttons. But you see how the grain's going this way, right? So the function of a cut nail is it basically severs certain fibers this way, and then they get like wedged in. It was like a group thing where they offer you jobs, and this individual job guy wanted to talk to him after he was done. Gee, what's good, Focus Trees? What's good? Hey, my bed. How you living? Oak button. I got like a whole thing of smooth stone here. Look at that. Free goodies. Okay. Hey D girl. Hey, what's up, Focus Trees? How you living? I'm going full Spurg right now. I'm just indulging the tism. Feels good, man. Oh yeah, 100%. It's just designed to like, it's just designed to fucking discipline labor. That's the whole point of it. Like the Fed chair, or like the new Fed chair, his one job is to, like, drive wages down. It's fucking insane. But like the goal of the U.S. government is to discipline labor. That's like the #1 thing. Discipline labor at home, discipline labor abroad. Always. You living good? That's good shit. You hope I'm having a good time? Well, okay, so speaking of labor and like disciplining labor and shit, so I met up with the UFCW reps. They're like, they've got like jurisdiction over like where my job is. And you know, I signed like a union card and shit, and it's like, it's getting to the point where like it feels like real, like it feels doable. Like unionizing my workplace feels like really possible. It's so fucking cool. Like everyone seems down. I just gotta like, you know, I gotta go to the union hall tomorrow at like on my lunch break and just pick up like 30 cards, like 25 cards probably, just in case I like, you know, lose some or whatever. The problem is it's demoralizing and depressing. It has the effect of demotivating you. Yeah, because they're not actually interested in like making your life better or nothing. Like the U.S. economy depends on like on a subservient class of just people working shitty jobs. Because those jobs like both like drive labor down, they're a release valve for like higher paid like service worker or higher paid like office workers and shit. Because it's like, okay, we can't offer you like a house, like an actual house that you own, or like any like an actual like better quality of life, but we can offer you these slaves that you can like order around and scream at. Proletariat, where's proletariat? Oh, you're not talking about red proletariat. That's just I thought you were mentioning red proletariat. Crash the system, it's not worth saving. I mean, that's the goal. That's the goal, is to just like bring it all to the ground. But the basis of that is organized labor. That's the font of left-wing power. Like that and like education. That's why like the two things Ronald Reagan did is he broke the back of labor, and he like defunded the universities. Like the main reason, actual reason that like we have all this student debt now is because Reagan realized that like left-wing power came from like people being like educated and having like, you know, an organized workplace. So this is gonna take so long to empty. Do you think I can do this? I mean, why not, right? I have a shovel? I got a shovel. Okay, shovel time. You like that I'm interested in unionizing my workplace? Dude, I'm a fucking... This is, you know... I'm not just being a lefty for like internet clout or whatever. I don't even have internet clout. I'm living my my ethos. It's really exciting, dude. It's just like, it feels possible. I hate how interacting with all of these systems forces you to LARP. Are you talking about like, just like forces you to just like pretend like you enjoy it and shit? If you didn't have to LARP, you think you could deal with it? I mean, yeah, if you could like live authentically and like not have to pretend, have to like fucking smile while you're being abused, yeah, that would be nice. But you know, that's not really an option that's available to you. I have internet clout with you. Well, thank you. That's all I really care about. It's like I want internet clout with a select few. I want a select number of people. I've carefully selected my my internet people. Congratulations on making the cut. It's a rigorous selection process, but you made it. This is like... This is the most tedious thing ever. Why am I doing this? Wait, what are these like solid like lava blocks? What's going on there? Luck's got nothing to do with it. You just put in the work. That's the secret. You just put in the work. And then if you're lucky, if you put in the work, then a niche internet non-celebrity who like someone who like literally has the exact same amount of like internet clout as you, or will invite you into her fan club. Like when you're taking time off from work and you're talking to your boss about what days you're taking, you're pressured to act like you don't even really want to take time off because you don't hate your job or whatever. Yeah, exactly. See, and I'm like lucky that like I like what I do. And I like the people I work with, including management. Like I like my boss. Like and he has my back and shit. Like my managers have my back. But it's like, you know, to the extent they want to like help me out and shit, they're like hamstrung by corporate. I gotta like Google what those fucking like okay, hold up. I'm gonna Google what the solid magma blocks are. Solid lava block Minecraft. Magma block. Is it a magma block? It causes continuous damage while being stepped on. Considered fire damage except it does not light mobs on fire. What the? Magma cream? Usage, damage, behavior. Bubble columns. Note blocks. Okay, so it just is a weird like glowy thing. It just does whatever a magma block is. Yeah, one of my coworkers, like he just he we have like an allowance for like tour like time off, you know? Like if you're like playing shows and shit, like, you're supposed to like, they're supposed to like give you the time off. But this guy like could not fucking like, he couldn't get the days off. So he just like fucked off and said like, well, they're gonna write me up, they're gonna write me up. But it's the whole like, you know, ask forgiveness, not permission thing. And he kept his job, you know, because like management has his back. Corporate wanted to like fire him, but our management has our backs. So there's that at least. Like local management has our backs. Corporate doesn't give a shit. What kind of lefty are you, if you don't mind me asking, since you brought it up? I mean, probably like a socialist. I mean, like getting into like the fucking like, I don't find like getting into like the nitty gritty of like, I'm this kind of like lefty or whatever. I don't find that very productive, you know? It's just people who like, they're like doing like lefty stuff for the branding or whatever. Like I'm a Trotskyist, or like, I'm a fucking, I don't know. I'm a Maoist. Like what kind of, that's some like dweeb shit, honestly. So I don't really traffic in that. I'm in DSA, Democratic Socialists of America, so that makes me a socialist. I just gotta find some lava. I don't understand the nitty gritty anyway. I was just curious what kind you're in. I mean, like, yeah, I think I'm definitely not one of those like lefties who's like into guns. I don't think those people are very serious. Like if there was if they were actually serious about like using their guns to like protect like trans rights and shit, they would have already started shooting, you know? But they haven't because they're not serious people. So yeah. I mostly just like laugh at them because also like their comment sections are always full of like right-wingers and like TERFs and shit. And they just like, they've got like, they don't have enough like self-awareness to go like, oh wait, I keep on making friends with like Nazis. Maybe I should like think about that. Yeah, but they don't, because they actually just, most people's this is how most people's politics work, is that like, they start off with just like a conclusion, right? And then they work backward from there. And like gun lefties were raised, because they were Americans, right? They were raised on like a culture of like guns, man. Guns are fucking cool, and like you gotta have guns, because what if a guy breaks into your house? You don't want to look stupid. You want to look cool while you're blowing his brains out. You want to look so cool while you're shooting a guy who broke into your house. It's just like they're like people who are like gun nuts, and this is like across the political spectrum. They're primarily concerned with like imagining scenarios where they would be totally justified in using lethal force. It's fucking stupid. So I don't really take those people seriously at all. Cause like, you know, why haven't they been doming Nazis yet? Like now's the time, dude. Now's the time for you to have the fucking courage of your convictions. But you know, they're not gonna start shooting because they're posturing. They're fucking LARPing. The only way I've been able to understand is by thinking when they say gender critical, they mean sex essentialist. No, see, this is, okay, so the way TERFs work is the same thing with like gun people. They start with a conclusion, and then they work backward from there to find a thing that like suits their conclusion. The conclusion is that they're like transphobes, they're bigots. And so they're just working backward from there to like find like a thing that like makes it seem like they're like a feminist or whatever. These people, like, they will always pretend like they're leftists because they really want to believe in their hearts that they're a good person, but they're fucking not, right? They're right-wingers. And that's like, they're all finding out now that like, okay, so they're like finding out that their like ideology is like now supporting like, it's given like enough like daylight to let like anti-abortionists in, right? And they like don't have enough like fucking awareness to be like, oh, this is fucking like TERFism was always about rolling back women's rights, and now it's hurting me. And it didn't even like take that long for it to start hurting them. It like happened immediately. but there's no like, they didn't like start from first principles and like go to like arrive at like, well, I guess that's mathematically, like logically, that means I'm a TERF. No, they just fucking hate trans people, and then they just want to, but they still want to believe that they're a good person, even though they're literally siding with the Nazis. So they just they make up some bullshit about how they. No, it's actually a feminist. So I'm like, what the if TERFs didn't exist, I'd assume that gender-critical feminists would be fine with trans people or even supportive of them. Yeah, who's more critical of gender than trans people? Trans people exist specifically as a critique of gender, right? Yeah, no, TERFs are literally they're just right-wing bigots. But they want to pretend like they're left-wing. Because everyone wants to pretend they're left-wing, because left-wing like is the obviously correct answer. And that's the thing that's the conclusion you arrive at if you like give a fuck about like people. If you have like a soul, that's like the obvious like conclusion is like, oh, I will clearly have to be left-wing because like the right wing has like literally Adolf Hitler and shit and like slavery. And people like to think that like if they went in the past, they wouldn't like be one of those like bang cretins who are just like fucking calling for the heads of like Jews and socialists and shit. But no, they are. That's like, there's a lot of those fucking people. And those people like fucking, you know who else like pretended like they were the left wing? Fucking the Nazis. That's literally what the Nazi label was, is a fucking like, it was a fucking LARP. They were lampshading their fucking ideology as if it was left wing. I don't even have a soul, but it's still preferable to me. Was that a ginger joke? Was that a ginger joke? Because I gotta say, I love it. I'm a big fan. Okay. This is the stupidest project I've embarked on. Far and away the stupidest. Where's even the doorway? There it is. It wasn't, but I also thought of that after I said it. Oh, so you just like... So it wasn't a reference to the gingers don't have souls thing. That was just... You like identify as not having a soul, huh? Alright, that's a trip. Oh wait, these caves are connected. Fuck. Yeah, I'm just gonna bring this whole thing down. I just mean like not. I just mean I'm not like compassion oriented outside of very specific things that other people often can't really relate to. You're not like, do you not feel compassion or? And now I'm like really curious. This goes down so far, dude. There's no way I'm gonna empty this shit out. Holy shit, it just keeps on going. Nah, fuck that shit. Think about how long that would take. Yeah, no, fuck that. I'm taking my ball and going home. I'm gonna find another cave that goes really far down. I don't really have an issue with it. I'm just not dispositionally like that. Okay. Have fun with that, I guess. No, fucking. Not in the other way other people seem to do, or at least other times. It's just hard to pull apart what's a LARP and what isn't. It's okay. So like most things, This is really important. I'm gonna get a coffee real quick before I like delve into this. I also gotta I'm leaking. I'm like leaking milk. I gotta fucking milk myself. Okay. Sorry. Okay, I'm gonna be fucking like milking myself while I'm going over this because I'm just fucking like I've got two like very like telltale wet spots on my shirt. But this is actually something that like Steve Albini was talking about on Twitter. Um, his account looks like every time I like see one of his tweets, I'm just like I'm certain it's a parody account, but it's Steve Albini. But he was saying that he was saying that like things that like start off as a LARP, like start off as like pretend or like, you know, ironic or whatever. If you're like ironically an asshole, you eventually just become the thing you pretend to be. So like if you're like, this is like where like the ironic racism came into play. Like people were like ironically racist and they were like, oh, it's a parody of racism because it's so ridiculous. But if you just like keep on doing that, eventually you just become like you just eventually just become a fucking racist. And so like I think like with as far as like the gun LARP thing, it's literally you this is where it's dangerous. What's up, Rudram? So like all like gun nuts are just like, because you're not gonna find like a gun person who's like has like a fucking really sober sense of responsibility about like this is a tool of deadly force, and if I use this on someone, it'll take someone who's alive and make them not be alive anymore. But like gun nuts and their like ideology is like entirely preoccupied with like imagining scenarios where they would be justified in using force lethally and where they can like look cool and like get away with it. It's not like a grim responsibility at all. So, but the problem is like if you're just like your whole like personality is based around like imagining scenarios where like you'd have to have a gun or like, you know, thinking, oh yeah, I have to fucking like there's like this one account like Latina Rifle Association is like really going off about body armor. Like they're really fucking like livid about that shit. And like if you think about it for like a second, it's like what are you if this is about like protecting like queer people and shit. Like I'm queer. Should I be like walking around with a fucking bulletproof vest at all times? Like that's not how like body armor works. You don't fucking it's it only works if you're like wearing it all the fucking time, you know? Because if not, they'll just like wait until you're not, you know? Well, the Kyle Rittenhouse thing is a perfect example, right? Because he was like, he was ensconced in, I don't know if ensconced is the right word, but whatever. But he was just like, he was immersed in like gun ideology, and so he was like constantly thinking about scenarios where he would totally be justified in using his gun to like kill someone. And so he eventually just like sought it out. He just sought out a scenario where like he could like maybe twist it to like, well, technically I'm like, well, in my mind I'm like protecting like someone's property or some shit, even though the guy like didn't want him to do that. He just like showed up and like then he killed people. And the people he killed were like defending people from the crazy weirdo with a gun, right? The guy had like a skateboard and shit, you know? So that's like where like the LARP gets dangerous, and that's like why it's important to like call people LARPers, because like they're as far as like protecting, like using guns for like a left-wing purpose, they're not gonna fucking do that. And it's the daylight between like it's like this is the same thing with like Shoe on Head or like Glenn Greenwald or whatever, or anybody who like pretended to be like a lefty or something. If you just you keep on saying like right wing shit, you eventually just become a right winger. Like all the shit that that left-wing gun people say is like completely indistinguishable from like the NRA, like all their talking points. You know? They're just saying they're doing it for like Karl Marx or whatever. So it ends up producing the same result, you know? Like it might not happen immediately or whatever, but like these people aren't going to go shooting cops. That's not what's going to happen. Right? You're not going to shoot, what, are they going to shoot the government? No, fuck no. It's like, it's these people, the only way you can like use their like guns for like a left-wing purpose is if they're like literally willing to kill a right-wing state actor. And all right-wing actors are state actors. They're people who have the backing of a literal military. You have to consider the military as like the occupying force, and then people like Rittenhouse or like any like, you know, fucking any Nazi with a gun, they're basically just the subcontractors of that state violence. No, I don't have a server. This is offline. This is just my own little autism island. Woo! So, yeah, no server. Sorry. Thanks for the follow, though. That was very kind of you. Yeah. Oh, frames. Frames. Options. Video. Let's see. Let's go. Performance. Quality. Clouds. Alright, let's see how this works. Is that mod? Yeah, so I've got, as far as mods, I've got the Fabric mod loader. Yeah, let me know what this is. It looks like I'm not framing anymore, so that's good. So as far as mods go, I've got the Fabric mod loader. I've got a mod that lets me make portals of any shape. It's immersive portal. So I'm making a round portal right now. And it's like you can like look through it into like the place it's gonna go to, and it gets rid of load times. So I'm hoping it works. This is like a really ambitious portal, so I gotta find a lot of lava blocks. But once I do that, it'll be fucking sick, and it'll be like half submerged. I've also got a mod that lets me craft wool into string instead of just having it be a one-way crafting thing. Now it goes both ways. And I don't think I have any other mods. I've got the shader, right? I've got SEUS, the shader that everyone uses. So yeah, I think that's all the mods. I've thought about installing like a slabs mod, but no. What I had in mind was that like people will performatively talk very compassionately about sweatshops or homelessness or something, to the extent that you'd expect them to be willing to do something about it, but then they don't, so it calls what they've said into question. Yeah, I mean, like that thing is like fraught, where like on one hand it's like fuck. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so it's like it's kind of complicated, where like there's on one hand people are like talking about problems, but they also, our society is so like alienated that it's very difficult to like conceive of a world where you could like do something about it, because the powers that be have specifically constructed the world to do that, you know, to disempower people and alienate people. So people are like, well, I want to fucking help. I want to like make the world a better place, but I don't know how to do it, you know? So for that, the solution to that is just join a fucking org. You know, join DSA, join CPUSA. You know, even, you know, I talk shit on them, but like they still do mutual aid. Like join the Socialist Rifle Organization, or like one of their offshoots if you want to be a gun pervert about it. But you know what they still do is like, it's better than doing nothing, you know? Just don't fucking shoot anybody. But, and obviously I'd encourage you to like join an org with people that are like actually serious about their activism. But on the other hand, people are just like, they'll just talk about like problems without actually like helping to solve them. There is a well, I'm just gonna put this up. There's people describe Democrats as like not interested in like improving the world. They're more interested in just bearing witness to suffering. Because they're just like, they want to posture and like they want to just like pretend like they're a good person, which is the kind of like the stupid. There's the stupid universal like guiding principle of people is that they just like if they're relatively comfortable or whatever, then their like main concern is about seeming like a good person. They really want to believe that they're a good person. And like that belief is like what locks people into like toxic ideologies, because like if you don't want to just like to like get out of like a fucking right-wing cult, you would have to admit that you've been a bad person. But you're not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. I'm a good person. And good people do good things. Therefore, if I'm a good person, then I haven't been doing bad things because I'm a good person. So they're just starting with that conclusion and working backward from there. I dare you to find a diamond. See, where I am right now, like all my mines just run into water. So I gotta find a more landlocked mine. I found one that was like kind of inland a little bit. So I'm gonna take a nap and then go back and find it. I think I remember where it is. It goes way down. I found like deep slate and shit in there. But I'm like mainly looking for lava. But you know, guns are fucking weird. It's a weird like aberrant ideology that like guns are cool. You know? And if you just a basic understanding of like the history of guns, it's just like, oh, this is all like the gun shit was like mainly used to like recapture escaped slaves and like shoot communists and shit. You know? The history of it is like all like super right wing. I don't really understand people's attachment to being considered a good or bad person. That's one of the things that makes you think you're a little weird. I mean, like you're probably like, you know, neurodivergent in some way. Like you might be like you might have like psychopathic traits, or like you might be like on the autism spectrum, or like, you know, have autism spectrum traits, but like that's not like a good or bad thing. That's just like the way you are, you know? I mean, I'm not gonna diagnose you. Like, you're obviously weird. You're watching me, so categorically, you're a fucking weirdo. But yeah, I don't know. No, don't follow me, birds. But yeah, like this is like neurotypicals are fucking weird like that. They're really hung up on like, I'm a good person. It's like, well, good people do good things. That's what makes them good people. So like the reasonable thing would be like, okay, well, if you want to be a good person, like, it should be like an aspirational thing, right? I want to be the best person I can be. I want to be a good person. So then you start from that like goal, and then you move forward towards that, you know? But what most people do is they start with the conclusion, right? That, oh, I'm a good person. And they work backward from there, which is great for writing stories, right? It's a great thing for like writing stories. You want to start with the ending and then work backward from there. You start at the ending and you work backward into the beginning. Same thing with writing melodies, I've found. This is a big epiphany I've had lately, is that you want to start you want to work backward, like find the ending of your melody and then you know, work backwards like line by line until you have your you have the beginning. Where's my iron? There we go. I got so much iron. It's hard to even know what is good or bad, what is good. I mean, like, yeah, it can be hard, but like sometimes it's easy, you know? Things that like minimize suffering is, it's usually pretty good. I mean, we're getting into philosophy, right? Like, what is good, what is bad? And that's where like having an ideological framework makes sense. Like that helps, you know? You're like, well, I'm a socialist, therefore I know that like capitalism is like a source of a lot of evil in the world. Therefore, if I want to do good in the world, I should do things that weaken the power of capitalism. And then you can kind of like, you can use that framework to like decide your actions moving forward. Because it's a nightmare to like have to like calculate your actions from first principles every fucking time, you know? I think it's just like I don't really believe in free will, so like to me it's like praising gold, which is because it's not dirt, like it was involved in bringing that to pass. Actually I'm curious about like how everyone like feels about free will. So Cool Man says like there's no such thing. Do you say would you say there's no such thing as free will? Would that be a thing you'd say? So many wheat seeds, dude. So I think for me, I've got kind of like a convenient solution, right? Because like I think whether or not there's free will kind of doesn't matter. Because at the end of the day, it's like functionally there's not much of a difference, right? We all like behave as if there was free will. So it's like, why not just believe there's free will? I think that's actually kind of how I feel about God too. Like, I just act as if there is a God. So like, why not just believe there is a God, you know? I don't know. It's one of those things where like the question is just kind of there to fuck you up and you don't have to worry about it that much. Cause like, what conclusion would you be drawing from like the free will question? Like, there's no free will, therefore, nothing matters. Like, are you actually acting as if nothing matters? I don't think you are. I don't think anyone here is actually, like, going from, like, there's no free will, therefore, I'll just fucking, like, just run people over and shit. Like, there's nothing matters, it was already gonna happen. No, you're probably acting as if there's free will anyway. It probably feels like there's free will for you. So why not just, like... This music is, like, fucking motivational shit for, like, motivational backing for my speech. But, like, yeah. Why not just behave as if there's free will? Like, what goal do you hope to achieve by going there's no free will? I mean, probably if you, like, did the math of it, like, yeah, there's, like, you could probably just calculate, if you, like, had a perfect understanding, like a Dr. Manhattan understanding of like, every like, subatomic particle in the universe, you could just be like, oh, yeah, well, then this is gonna happen, this is gonna happen, so this is always the case. So, like, it doesn't actually matter what I choose to do, because I'm gonna do it anyway. But you still, it's like, you still do it. You still do something. Like, I don't think anybody is going like, there's no free will, and then they just like, just lie down and just like, let shit happen. Oh, that's not it. It depends on the audience. I've talked to a lot of people that like, or just like black people just need to make better choices or whatever. Well, that's like actually so. With like the choice thing and then on that's like fucking. That's just that's like willfully ignoring like the material conditions that affect like the kinds of choices that like marginalized people make, you know? Like, do you think a black person is just like choosing to take a shitty job in a vacuum or whatever? Like, no. They're choosing to do these things because their choices, the choices that are available to them are limited, right? So like saying that like, you know, oh, black people need to make better choices or whatever, it's just victim blaming. It's just the racial equivalent of like, well, if you didn't want to get assaulted, why were you like dressing like that, you know? I don't really have a lot of respect for that line of reasoning. The better choice is to be born white. Yeah, that's the real thing, Red. Like if you think anybody would choose to like be born anything other than a white guy, like from a pure mathematic, hey buddy. This is one of my escaped sheepies, but I don't have room for him, so I was just kind of hanging out. Like, it's like a mathematically optimal like choice. Like you would like why would you choose to have a shittier life? You know, like being a white guy is like the easiest. It's like being a straight white guy is the easiest version. So like, why would anybody choose the harder version? Or are people just doing like challenge runs of this shit? No, they're just born into circumstances and they just like behave based on those circumstances. In that example, some choices are harder than others. It's not 50-50 good road, bad road. I'm not sure what you mean, Rudrum. I'm kind of confused by that response. Doggies. I think, where was it? I think that cave might have been, you know what, that cave was actually down in like by the village. I wasn't going down there because like I got raided by some like evil NPCs, and then I had like a bad omen thing. It said bad omen on my on the screen, so I didn't go near him because I looked it up and apparently it makes like the village get invaded. So I didn't want to do that shit. I don't want to get my like homies killed in the village over. It seems like people have a difficult time weighing the two things because free will is hazy enough that you can assign a lot of blame to people. Yeah, I mean, it's... I don't know if people have a difficult time weighing the two. I think it's more that people, and this is like, I'm taking the free will option here, but like, I think people willfully choose to assign a lot more agency to people if it means that they can like blame them for their own oppression. Like suddenly if it's down to like police violence or like poverty or something, suddenly black people are like perfectly smooth, they're perfectly smooth actors with like ray tracing and shit, and they just like move about their day like just making choices in a vacuum, right? With no like circumspect like material circumstances. Which is not the case, right? I'm speaking against the people that just say black people should make their better choices when they don't realize it's not even playing field. Yeah, okay. I figured that's what you were saying. I think my attention was split between Minecraft and trying to read chat and trying to talk and like really just ignoring the fact that I'm supposed to be doing voice training right now. I don't know. Do you guys like this one or block pixels? I think the UI for this is really, really cute. But block pixels, let's see. The UI in block pixels looks really cute too, I gotta say. It's yeah, I like this texture pack a lot. I remember like back in the day, I had that I had the swirly texture pack. Do you guys remember that shit? It was a swirly pack. And it was the kind of like, it was based on Wind Waker. And so all the textures had like swirls and shit. But then they like fucked it up and they started putting they made it a 32 by 32 pack, and they made it, instead of having like square swirls, it was like they tried to make it like circular, and it just looked like shit all of a sudden. You know what I'm talking about? I don't know. I don't know if you guys are as big of a spurg as I am. All right. I think, oh yeah, they've got an iron golem protecting them, so they probably, yeah, the golem's there chilling. The golem probably fucked up the raiders. Yeah, there's a really nice cave around here. Regarding how I act, though, I don't believe in free will, though. I don't know the future, so it doesn't really matter that much, and I think everyone intuitively accepts that free will exists, whether or not it does. But it's helpful sometimes to have realistic expectations for things instead of filling in holes with one day I'm going to have an iron will and do X. See, I don't know if that's necessarily like free will talking. So, but wait, so let me just ask you about like what's the basis for your belief there's no free will, right? Is it like there's no free will in the sense that people are just like really beholden to their circumstances, or is it like there's no free will in the sense that like, hey, look at this, we got a whole ass cave. Is it there's like no free will in the sense that like all this stuff is like already happened mathematically, so now it's just like we're just like acting out like predetermined stuff. Wait, no, it's not lava. It's like copper over here. I've got like a little project where I like for my portal, I want to have like a rope descending from heaven that's like holding the portal open. Well, that's like suspending the portal, you know? So I'm getting a lot of hay bales for that. And I'm getting a lot of copper because I want to have like a ring around the rope. In terms of victim blaming, let's say you have the right to cross the road and an incoming car is not stopping, but you still decide to cross. I don't think you should blame the victim, but at the same time, they should have been smarter about it. I think, see, my take on that is that's still victim blaming, you know? Like the person driving the car is not like a fucking, the person driving the car is not like a panther or whatever. They're not like beholden by like biological urges. They're like intelligent creatures that like chose to like commit vehicular manslaughter. And then we're getting into like the material circumstances of like the car centric like car society, like car culture and shit. And I like place that in the same like world as like gun culture. That it's just a culture that cheapens human life and shit, and just like leads people to believe that like they're okay and like justified in killing someone, because a car is like just as deadly a weapon as a gun. Whoa! Oh! Oh! That was a creeper. Where you going, buddy? That was a creeper. Yeah, bud. I'm hearing footsteps above me, and it's creeping me out. Where'd that creeper go? I mean, I've got like a full set of iron armor on, but I don't want to get blowed up. Okay, that's gonna be a bummer. Let's get some shit. Iron, always iron. It's weird how like when I was like strip mining for iron, I found like none. But like now that I'm just like wandering around, suddenly I'm finding all this iron. I found like a shit ton of it. I mean, obviously, I think that's kind of like what the algorithm, like the generation algorithm, is like. That's what it wanted to do, right? But if you or a loved one is in this situation, you'd not want them to cross, right? Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing is that like it's you'd want them not to cross, but it would still be the other person's fault if like the driver ran them over, right? It's kind of like don't go near that psycho with a gun, right? It's just like the smart thing to do to ah! Fuck you. That was so scary, dude. Why are the how'd they make creepers so fucking scary? Ah! Ah! What the fuck? Where are these guys coming from? There's so many of you. Oh fuck! I gotta eat some. I gotta eat some pretend pumpkin pie. Dude, pumpkin pie is kind of OD. It's not specifically free will, but it's an outcome of thinking about the world's a lot of chain reactions instead of assigning a lot of agency to a ghost in the machine. So are you saying, are you, like, see, my thing is like, okay, what are the implications of it? Does someone kill a cat? Someone killed a cat. I heard them kill a cat. What the fuck? Someone killed a cat over here. But it's see, I gotta think like in terms of like implications, right? What are the implications of like the no there's the no free will thing? Like, are we not holding people accountable for their actions because there's no free will? Like, of course not. I don't think you believe that, right? So that's why I'm saying like irrespective of like whether free will exists, like we still act as if it is. I blame the cat for not being more careful. Dude, yeah, you gotta be really careful about like that kind of framing because it's like it's very easy for that to turn into victim blaming. POV, a million creepers come over to blow you up. Yeah, dude. Luckily, I've got a full suit of iron, right? I got a whole ass new chest plate because I accidentally made a second one. But eventually I'll have to use it. Right? What's up, Kevin? You sort of believe it halfway, anyway? But you sort of believe that... You sort of believe what? There's no free will? Meow fista. How do you feel about the free will question? Do you think there's free will? You're not getting away from the weighty bullshit. Let's talk shit. Let's talk, let's get down to brass tacks. Oh, I heard a skeleton. Also, who's scary, a skeleton or a creeper? Pull my sword. Eat my pie. You intuitively believe in free will, so like I'm gonna be angry when someone does something that I don't like, but I intellectualize it afterwards and try to understand it instead of condemning it. Okay. So it's more just like an after the fact kind of thing. All right, someone dared me to find diamond. I'm not finding diamond up here. We have to go deeper. Jesse, we have to go deeper. Hey, look, iron. Is there like a rope ladder yet? Like in Spelunky? I hear you, motherfucker. Free will, Omega lol. You intuitively believe in free will? Oh yeah, oh, yeah. But if I had to answer about free will, I do believe in it. Okay. Go back to work right now. Oh, there you are. Eat shit. Oh, you fell so far. Oh, that was easy mode. You just lined yourself up for me. Look at that. What is your real name? My real name, you'll have to... You can't just, like, ask me outright. It has to just, like, emerge in conversation. People are gonna call me my name in chat. You'll find out. What's up, Raisin Bear? All right, you're welcome to the chat. You have to ask your introductory question. Answer the introductory question, which is there free will? Alternately, Oh, come on. I was so far away from you, you little shit. Hi, penis? Well, alright then. I don't think free will is a thing, but you're right about it being irrelevant. Okay. I'll take the win. As long as you say I'm right, you're allowed to say whatever. You can say anything in the chat as long as it includes the words "you're right." As long as it includes the phrase "I agree with D-Girl." I will also accept the word penis. I think one of you guys already busted that one out. It's always an acceptable answer. But I think you already understood that. What is this mod? I agree with penis girl. So the texture pack we have is block pixels. Block pixel texture pack by Jacob. IERO. I don't know. The texture pack is block pixel. My other texture pack I use is Faithless. That's kind of like a it's like a default thing. I think the UI on this is really cute. It's Faithless by Stitch. And as far as other mods go, I've got the Fabric mod loader. I've got immersive portals, and I've got a mod that lets me craft wool into it lets me craft wool into string, because I hate the fact that like string only goes one way, you know? You can craft string into wool but not the other way around. I think that's stupid. So now wool is a storage block. I don't have to like farm spiders for string anymore. Free will stops for me when it hurts someone I see IRL. I don't care if it's someone random I never saw. What does that mean, Kevin? What does that mean? I know you're Kevin, and therefore you just like say shit to just like hurt my brain, but I really need to know what you meant by that. Do you have an iron farm? No, I haven't like, I've got a shit ton of iron right now. Like I've got like, at this point I got like over a full stack of iron. So, but I haven't done the thing where you get like an iron golem or some shit. I'm pretty early in the game. So right now I'm just trying to get some lava. It's a doorway. Oh, it's not a doorway. I just have a little regular farm. Yeah, what do you do to get an iron farm? Do you like... You have to like fucking like do a colonialism, don't you? You have to like steal a villager or some shit. I don't know, I got bees. Railroad tracks. Oh yes, look at this shit. I don't know. We have a proper dungeon, ladies and germs. We got chains. Got rail. Hell yeah. Spiderweb. I talk shit online, but I wouldn't do it in real life. At the same time, I think it can be disempowering because if you think people can't act outside of their influence, unless you can contain their influence by using your own, you're kind of left to just accept whatever they're doing to do. You're using it as cope. Okay. Yeah. It's kind of bleak to think that like people will like actually choose to do things. I mean, like people don't like, but again, like yeah, people don't like choose to do things as like perfectly smooth, rational actors in a vacuum, right? Whoa, you guys are weird. Oh no, you're just in the dark. I thought they were like cool, like nether spiders or shit, but they were just in the dark. Version 1.9, no, this is 1.18.2. Isn't 1.19 like that? That's like a beta, right? Yeah, I don't have that. Like I just got all my mods set up the way I like it. I don't want to have to like redo shit. I don't even think Immersive Portals has a 1.19 version yet. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't know. What am I missing in 1.19? I'm taking these. Yum. How did you download Minecraft? I downloaded the launcher. I typed in my password at like I downloaded the launcher and then I typed in my password and then I installed the latest version. Don't make me read. Okay, don't read this then. Fuck! Ah, you got me. I'm not. Someone ban Guru, okay? Don't make me look silly ever again, alright? That's the new rule. New rule. God, I hate Bill Maher. Fuck. If anybody, okay, if anybody here actually likes Bill Maher, fuck off. You have to leave now. Yes, I read it. Fuck off. Don't fucking laugh at me. Alright? You think I'm happy about reading that shit? Rail. 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 Peaches! Glowberries? Beetroot seeds. Nice. You can't ban me. Yeah, I don't even think we have any mods in here. At one point I was like, why do I have mods? I'm just gonna get rid of mods. And I don't think I've ever regretted that decision. I don't know. I don't think that actually doesn't go that. That's not that precipitous a drop. You said we don't ban people in here. Yeah, that's true. I mostly just make fun of them and then they leave because they realize they can't trigger me. I'm untriggerable. Do you understand? I put up with way more shit on a daily basis than you could ever put me through in a fucking Twitch chat. So I can just call you a bitch. And I'd be correct. It's like, what are you gonna say? What are you gonna say? You can't say shit. I don't know if I've read any Nietzsche, but I think it sort of functions like slave morality in a way. It's like instead of being mad about the world not being the way you want and suffering from unfulfilled desire, you have to look if there's other way to look at things. It takes the sting out of it. That sounds like cope. I don't use rails ever. I just that's the reason why I'm on an island, right? Because the boat is so fast. And having the water makes it really easy to navigate. It is cope, yeah, for sure. I can trick you. Watch this, bald boomer baby butcher communism. What does that mean? And you did trigger me in the sense that I'm trying desperately to figure out what the hell you're talking about. I wish there was a way to do this faster. Glowberries grow on the roof, so if you make a farm out of them, put them on the roof so you can easily collect them with your left click. Use the bone meal to put glowberries on the vine and harvest. You're welcome for the info. You make a farm. Wait, they grow on the roof? Wait, what do you mean on the roof? How does it, what do you mean? There's no wait, what? Are you talking about the ceiling? Also, don't make fun of me for saying roof, okay? I know you were going to, and I don't care for it. All right? We say roof, not roof, okay? Anybody here caught saying roof is banned summarily? I was thinking of converting to Catholicism lately. It's a similar code because one of my friends convert recently and he said he's been trying to God pill me. No, convert to Islam, dude. Islam is Islam is the future. If you're gonna convert to something dead ass, go to Islam. All the cool kids are doing it. And I firmly believe that that's gonna be the religion of revolution. I think Islam has far and away the most revolutionary potential. Definitely not Catholicism. And Protestantism too. Diamond. What did I say? I found a diamond. I done found a diamond. Eat your heart out. Do you know that ABC and Twinkle Twinkle have the same rhyme scheme? Yes. I figured that out in 3rd grade. I'm well aware. Okay, golden apple. I'm running out of inventory space. I'll get rid of the andesite and this. Bone. Stone sword, I don't need you. Eggs. I'll get rid of the eggs. And I'll eat the bread. Also, with this texture pack, the raw iron just looks like chicken. It looks like chicken. Looks like a raw chicken nugget. Oh, it just goes down so far. Oh, it keeps going. Hey, some lava. Fuck. That's oh. How do I get down there? Are you an atheist or do you believe in something? I mean, so I have my edgy atheist phase, but this is like the thing with like God is that shit never leaves you. Like I was raised a Christian, like a Protestant, and like honestly, like I still am. Oh. Gravel. I don't know, I think like Christianity is like somewhat revolutionary. I mean, like Christ like sacrificed himself, so like he was like he was fighting for the liberation of an oppressed people, right? Oh no way, they're glowing! Go away. Hey, go away, go away, go away. Go away. Another one. Glow squid. You're an atheist? Yeah? Yeah, that's the thing is like atheism is probably correct, but like I think religion is more than just like whether you're like correct. Ow, fuck. Religion is kind of an offshoot of culture. It's like it's a fundament of culture. I thought I was gonna die. What's up, Vil? So like I think it's like it's language and like religion and culture are like they're like all the same. They're all of a piece, basically. So it's like it's more than just like whether you're right about God or like what God is like correct, quote unquote. Go, fuck, go, fuck me, go away, go away, go away, go away. I'm dead, I'm dead, I'm dead, fuck, I'm dead, fuck. Fuck, where's my shit? Oh, fuck, the spiders, they like poison you now, that's fucked. Spiders fucked me up. Got an egg. There's no way I'm making it down there in time. Hold up. Cave spiders do, okay. There's no way I'm making it down there in time. Let's try, though. We're gonna try. It's block game. Yeah, it's block game. Free will is a myth. Religion. Do you use a serum? Fuck. What do you mean a serum? How long have I been playing Minecraft? I like played it. I've played it on and off since like alpha. Oh, it's so dark. I think this is a different cave. Fuck, this is the cave I was looking for the first time. Fuck. I think I've lost my shit. Ah, fuck. What? What's that? Fuck. Fuck. Oh, fuck me. Really? I think I found it. I think I found it. Found it. Found it. Found it. Okay. No, that's not it. Okay, fuck. If I get my shit back, I'm gonna be fucking... I'm gonna scream. I'm gonna be so elated. Nope, that's not it. Okay. We're close. We're so close. I can smell it. You got a lot to... fuck. Wait for me, please. Wait for me. Oh, won't you wait for me? Please wait for... Where's my shit? Where is it? Oh my god. What's good? What's good? What's good? Okay. Am I missing anything? I think I've got everything I want. Scream right now? I did. Okay. I'm gonna go. Okay. I think I got my shit. I got my shit. I got my shit. I'm fucking out of here. Oh, goodbye. I'm gonna scream, forget back my stuff. Ah! It's 11:15. That's not a scream. Whatever, dude. Alright, I got an arm. Yeah, I got an arm pickaxe. Of course, I got an arm pickaxe. I'm trying not to be too loud, dude. Scream like a terror. I know it's not a fucking perfectly, like... Do you realize how loud my scream is if I'm, like, actually trying to scream? Is a cave tree? If I was actually trying to scream, you guys would fucking... I would get evicted, okay? So just, like, hold your horses, alright? Oh! I'm doing the fucking, the YouTube face. How about that? The YouTube whoa face? Oh! Oh, fuck, cave spiders, man. You just exposed, you weren't trying to scream. Well, whatever. I should have made a bet. I need to make like a home base underground. That's my next step. This is like Blame, dude. This is the real appeal of Minecraft. It's just like super, like underground superstructures. This is wild. My ears, my ears, winky face. That was okay. Okay, I'll okay. Look, I think it's mostly just Frankie comes in here to talk shit. Like the reason that like you guys haven't gotten banned is because like none of you is as mean as Frankie. Frankie just says like, yeah, you're fucking stupid and gay in the bad way. Okay, I gotta yeah, okay. Are you triggered yet? I need to make you triggered. Let's see if you read this. Fuck. Stop trying to make me read things. You think you're clever? You're not, okay? Stop it. Stop being clever. You read it again. And I read that. I read you saying that I read it. No, I need to use wood for this. That's the lore appropriate thing. Oh, it's spruce down here. I think they really spruced up the place with this. You think you're clever? Stop being clever. Stop putting words in my... Stop accurately describing what I'm gonna say. You're making me look foolish. What is this, hell? Are you talking about the chat room? Or... this, like, underground thing? This underground superstructure? This is Minecraft, bitch! We've reached a subterranean lake. Have you guys read House of Leaves? This is giving House of Leaves. That's what all the cool kids are saying. They're saying this, it's giving. Which, like, what it mean when people mean when they say the cool kids are saying it, they just mean black people. But that's been the case for a long ass time. So thankfully there's no cave spiders around here. But I think I gotta make like, I'm gonna have to make a cobblestone bridge across, I think. I didn't read that. I didn't read that. Wait, well, okay, what's the deal with these glowy dudes? Haha. That's why that creeper fell. How do I deal with my fear of clowns? I mean, there's a couple different ways to go about it. I mean, like, there's exposure therapy, where you just get used to seeing clowns. Gold. It's gold. Someone shot at me. Do I wanna, wait, should I like just go up? Enchanted book, multi-shot. Beetroot seeds. I feel like now that I've found this place, oh fuck. More tips? I feel like with mental health you can't add pretty easily, but you can't take away as easily. That's a good way to put it. Iron. Did you read? Yes, I read it, and it's very sweet of you. That was very sweet of you. And this music is making me feel good. Minecraft. Okay, I gotta get upstairs. How do I get upstairs? What's my strat here? This is why I want to go up. This. My friend said just not look at clowns. Do you think that's a good tip? I mean, if you're trying to get over your fear of clowns, I think you just have to, like, I think that involves facing it, you know? If you just, like, never look at clowns, you're just gonna be afraid of clowns the whole time. Oh, it was a spider spawner. A cave spider spawner. I wish I could, like, capture this. You actually can't steal, spawners. Also, it's not a good tip. I think if you're trying to, like, actually get over your fear of spiders, you gotta, I mean, not spiders. Your fear of clowns. You gotta do better than that, you know? I could actually make a bed here now. I've got so much yarn. Like, this could be my house. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're fine. I fucked with the gravel and I found out. It's so hard to like farm the creepers. Dude, Minecraft is so cool. Like all the caves. Minecraft is so sick. Nope, 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 nope. I'm not afraid of the dark. I'm just afraid of what's inside because I lost my best friend in the dark. But you lost your best friend in the dark? How's that work? They just like wandered off into the dark and just disappeared? I'm like really curious now. What happened? I'm gonna stop looking at the chats because the chat is a circus. Very funny. You're very clever. Are you proud of yourself? I read it. I read your message because I read it the first time you said it too. By the way. But wait, you lost your friend in that? Like they just got like they wandered off in the dark and just like disappeared. You're making myself. I know I'm making myself read. Shut up. Shh. I'm just gonna steal the wood here. It's like the actual reason this wood is down here. What's up, Nova Automatic? People were making fun of me for reading. I think this is spruce. This is spruce, right? Oak. Spruce. I'm living underground. I'm making a cave home now. This is where I live. Diamond Shovel. You still play? It's been a while since I used to be Dante F41. You played you in Smash a long time ago. Do you still play? My like Smash stuff is all at work, like for Melee. She said she would be back, then she didn't return after 10 hours, so you fell asleep, and when you saw them again, you cried for 2 hours. So they did come back. Did they say what happened? Why they were gone for so long? Yeah, like for like fighting games, I mostly like played Tekken, and then I like stopped playing Tekken because like, it was really bad for me, and I would just like get home. I would get home and just play Tekken for like hours instead of like doing the things I like wanted to do. So I uninstalled it. So now I don't really play fighting games. I don't really play fighting games anymore. I think probably once I have like more self-control about it, I'll probably like bust out Tekken again. Or like when Street Fighter 6 comes out. I don't think we're gonna get Tekken 8 for a while still. So yeah, Street Fighter 6, dude. Okay. And you watched the Stranger Things 4 yet? Nah, I don't think I'm gonna watch it. I'm pretty over Stranger Things. They said they met up with everyone and they got attacked because it was lost away from camp. They got attacked by a bear, but she was safe. And the other they got attacked by a bear? That's fucking wild, dude. What if I made this all doors? Doors. It's all doors, all the way down. Let's make a furnace. You can make smooth sandstone? I didn't know you could do that. Let's make a chest. Where's the chest? Jukebox chest. Teacher had a shotgun. The season was the best so far, really? That sounds like cap. I gotta be honest. The best so far? Put the diamond in here. Golden apple. Buckets are fine. Arrow. Let's make a bed. Oh, bed. There we go. White bed. And there's no way I can sleep. I have to set up some stuff. Can I like... I got a bunch of sand. I'm just gonna like let this go. Cracked deep slate brick. Okay. Yeah, Frankie, how do you feel about free will? Did you already answer that question? It's important. I'm rubbing my belly. Let's do this. Can I share some of my cave designs, like stone and stuff? Yeah. Let's see. I don't see why not. If it doesn't exist, at least not in the way we traditionally think of it. Okay. I need more deets. I need more deets. You got a lot to learn. You're not gonna make me read anymore. I've been fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on. See, the thing is, we can't be fooled. Oh, it's all water. It's all water. It's a bat. It's a little bat. How do you respond if he didn't read it? It's... I sensed that you were gonna try to, like, be, like, silly. So I'm not gonna let this motherfucker get the best of me. And you know what? You didn't. And did someone say they did? They were lying. Proof? The only proof I need is 100 proof whiskey. Is that gold? Proof you sensed it. Proof you sensed it. I mean, it was revealed to me in a dream. That's sus? You're sus. You know, you could say, I sussed it out. That's one way of saying I sensed it. So there. So there. Look at my long-term underground living situation. How cool is that? It's so cozy. I didn't read anything. Shush. Shush. I didn't read nothing. Yes. Look at my little house. It's so cute. I'm gonna make stairs. Oh, I'm gonna make a ladder. Can I make a ladder? I got enough sticks. I'm gonna make a ladder. Look at that, dude. This is so cute. This is my little house. Are you telling me this isn't the coolest little cozy situation you've ever seen? You ever did see? You only got an hour and a half of sleep last night? Honestly, though, I'll give my thoughts on free will when we have an 11-year-old past. Their bedtime being a dilly goose saying, haha, you read it for the 78th time? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, this is Minecraft, though. Of course we're gonna have a bunch of children in the audience. Of course, I'm entertaining children. What do you want? Yeah, also, dog, I've got girl in the name. It's literally in the name. I've got a little living room now. A foyer. Is it cracked? My shit is cracked, dude. Look at my little base. I can only sleep at night or during thunderstorms. Whatever. That's not the point. Point is, this is so cute. Look at my little base. Stream hardcore trans porn to get everybody to leave? I can just... No, the way I get everyone to leave is I stream once every 11 days. What's your favorite tune or song? So I was thinking about, the, perfect songs. There's, a couple perfect songs. I don't know if I have, a favorite, but I've got, songs that I'm like, this is a perfect song. So I think It Ain't Hard to Tell by Nas is a perfect song. Rich Girl by Hall & Oates is a perfect song. Landslide, perfect song. Man in the Mirror, Michael Jackson, perfect song. Make a sky base. Oh yeah, there's I've never actually gone to the sky. I played up until I unlocked the nether, and it was really early in the nether. And so I never actually got up to I never got to the point where the nether was built out and there was a sky thing. Is there actually a sky world now? That's wild. I got 15 things of vacation. No, just build up and make the base there. That's kind of a cool... Yeah, they raised the build height recently, didn't they? But I'm trying to not go full Narcy. Can I just close this in? Oh. Whatever, I don't give a shit, I'll just... If I had to choose 3 of the kindest people right now, who in chat would it be? I mean, I've known Frankie longer, so I gotta go with him. 5 viewers. Ajonis L Race is obviously my favorite, and Kingser Gaming and Ixoxiev. Those are my favorite people in chat, because they want me to succeed. They're helping me buy viewers. And all three of them really care. That's why they all message me at the same time. This is the thing I like realized when I was like I get stoned very rarely, right? It's like it's a whole. It's not a common occurrence for me. Eat shit. Don't talk to me or my son ever again. Capiche? Give me my band hammer. Are you talking about the Guru Reigns? They're just a kid. Leave them alone. Band hammer, go whack. Look, I know that they're annoying you, but you put up with me, so like I don't know if we can trust your taste on annoying, frankly. Isn't don't look at me or my son ever again? I don't know. It's one of those. Why is there grass down here anyway? Not for the bots. The bots just like post once and leave. I don't know why they all posted at once, but you know. It is what it is. Like a pebble in my shoe. Thou art but a pebble in mine shoe. I should probably like make a little farm situation. Okay. Do I have beetroot seeds? Okay. Got some dirt. Let's get a little farm going over here. So I don't starve to death. This out. Is that a thief reference? I don't think it's a thief reference. Did I accidentally reference Thief? A very cool game. Worse things have been done on this stream. Frankie, you sniffed my farts? I didn't tell you could do that. I got sticks? Yeah, I got sticks. Okay. Let's make a stone hoe. She a stone hoe. Thou art but a pebble in mine. Oh. Oh, that one. I mean, I don't know, maybe. Could be. Who knows? Okay, let's get a bucket. Get a thing of water. Get a whole ass lake over here, so. Let's get a farm going. You. Then let's. I'm not sure how beetroot works, but the pie will tide me over until it does, I guess. Opinion on lush caves. 1 minute, go. I haven't run into a lush cave yet. But I did get slain by a cave spider. Yeah, I don't know. I've never run into a lush cave. I think they're cool as hell. I'd love to meet one day. I don't know. I don't know where to find lush caves. All right, let's build a bridge out to this waterfall so we can ride it. I'm looking at the man in the mirror. I'm asking him to change his ways. So magma. Okay, so this is just our, like, this is essentially our elevator down to the base. Down to the bottom. Oh wait, I just realized I don't need a fucking, like, ladder to climb down into these chasms. I can just, like, drop a bucket of water. Oh fuck, am I drowning? Okay. Alright, whatever. I'll just let him blow himself up. Fuck it. A lush cave is located near glow squid spawns. Oh, got a skeleton. Nice. Okay. All right, hi buddy. What's up? How you living? Some lava. Do I want to go grab the lava? I bet I can grab it. Yes. All right, later. What is the mod again? You're talking about the texture pack? The texture pack is block pixels. Also, the shader is SEUS. It's like this. It's like the bog standard. It's like the bog standard. It's like the Minecraft community. Like, it's like the most popular texture or shader pack. Sorry, I wasn't like reading chat for a second because I was in the shit there. Glow ink sack. Okay. Do I have any thoughts on Destiny? See, I don't believe in Destiny. I believe in like potential, but I don't believe in Destiny. I think, yeah, I don't believe in Destiny. That's oh, the guy. Oh, that guy. I mean, he's like just like a fucking like right-wing lib. Like, I think my take on him is that like all the people who like whose political evolution started with Destiny all kind of suck. So yeah, he's not that great. How do you wait? Can you eat glowberries? How do I make glowberry seeds? So I don't like Vosh? No, I don't like Vosh. Can I just like plant glowberries? Or do they like grow from seeds? I mean, like, I just avoid Vosh. I think like Vosh's takes are pretty whack, and like the people who like Vosh are also pretty whack. So I just steer clear of that shit. Don't have seeds, put them on the ceiling. Just like this. Like that? Okay. I have placed the glowberries. I watched Vosh when he debated 86 IQ Nazis, but otherwise I don't get much out of him, especially lately. He seems more cynical. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't like, I just avoid him, so I don't like have a take on Vosh per se, you know? Like if he gets people to like join DSA or some shit, then like, whatever. I just think like as a rule, the people who like started off by like watching Destiny just kind of suck. You love debates? This is actually, okay, this might actually be the main reason I don't like Vonch. Is because I just, like, I have no patience for debates. I don't like watching them. I don't like the people who, like, who do them, you know? Just, like, why would you subject yourself to that shit? Like, I'm transgender, so, like, I don't... Like, why would I fucking subject myself to, like, willingly subject myself to, like, just the hateful shit that, like, Nazis say? Like, why would I do that to myself? It's just self-abuse. It's just self-harm. Opinion on Java, Minecraft, and Bedrock, 1 to 10 minus Java. 1 out of 10. No, 1 to 10. Java, 9 to 10, good game. Bedrock, 8 and haven't tried it. I just play Java. I don't really have like an opinion. I don't have like a take. You know? I just play Java because that's the version that lets me do mods and shit. There's a whole little like subterranean lake here, and then it goes even deeper, looks like. I think. It's just like a regular spider. It's not a poison spider. Thank fuck. For me, it's more like a freak show. I can't take it super seriously. I mean, like, yeah, but I think it's just like like that rhetoric is actually getting trans people killed and shit, and like getting their rights taken away. So like, I can't just like laugh it off, you know? Like it's too real, you know? Oh fuck. You might fall asleep really tired. It's 3 a.m. Yeah, go to sleep. Go to sleep, dude. I'm going to sleep soon as well. It's 12:02. Yeah, it's sleepy time for sure. But man, exploring caves and shit in Minecraft is so I missed it, dude. I didn't realize what I was missing. Oh, we're framing. What's going on? I don't really laugh at it so much as I'm just fascinated by how people become like weird internet Nazis when they're so bad at constructing a worldview. I mean, they're not concerned about constructing a cohesive worldview. They were offered like bigotry as a solution to their problems, and that just became their whole personality. But like most of those people are kind of beyond saving, unfortunately. They're too far gone. Then I'll get off when you do because I do small all-nighters every once in a while, but I do make sure I'm healthy. Okay. Sounds like I have an obligation to, hey, look at that gold. It's gold. Underwater gold mining. Okay. I'm gonna go put this. Put this away. Yeah, so my shit's mostly torched off. Well, like, there's a significant portion that's like torched off. Like that. All right. If they were like, I don't respect anything except brutality and domination, be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But a lot of them come with bizarre, elaborate explanations for everything. Well, this is the thing, is people really want to believe that they're a good person. That's the actual guiding principle behind like most people, is they want to believe they're a good person. And if you're a Nazi, it's just not the case, right? But people don't like want to. No one goes, "Am I a bad person?" Like that so rarely happens. Damn, that grows fast. That goes really fast. Okay. Why'd that grow faster over here? Yeah, but people are not. No one's gonna cop to just being a terrible person, right? No one's gonna do that. So they just make up some. They just like make up whatever bullshit. They just like do that thing where they just like say words to fill a sentence, but they're not like actually like thinking hard about shit. They're just like saying words. They're talking out their ass to do anything except admit that they're actually a bad person. Do you know like when you don't understand something but you pretend you know because you don't want to make them feel bad? They need water above them to grow well. Oh. That's like science. They think that Netflix is being funded by shadow elites. They don't say Jews because they don't make enough money. But they obviously mean Jews because they don't make enough money to maintain their own servers in order to get people used to subscription services to pave the way for the great that's incredible. That's really something. Wait, I think I got some beets. Is this fully grown? No? Guess not. But it all just goes back to like anti-Semitism. It's I don't know. It's just exhausting sometimes, you know? First, they make you subscribe to Netflix so you can watch Marvel movies, and before you know it, you're subscribing to get things essential for your survival like water, gas, and electricity. But that's already the case. That's already the case. I think the thing they're concerned about is like privatization. Like, I hate to break it to you, but like that was like one of the main things Hitler did was like privatizing like utilities and like industry and shit. If you're concerned about privatization, being a Nazi doesn't really work out for you. Yeah. Well, yeah. You know, Nazis aren't really known for being the most rational. Yeah, these are going fast, dude. Like, real fast. Okay. It has to go all the way down. You knew a Nazi IRL? It's kind of an interesting story. I didn't know he was a Nazi for a few months, but you suspected it. We took the same train home, and then we began talking. He began talking to you out of that? That's fucking... Dude, I ran into this, like, Nazi at work, and he was like... He was so stoked about how, like, Scandinavian I am. He's like, you're like a Viking princess. And I'm just like, I don't, oh God. He was like way too into it. And he just like would not shut up. So eventually I just like, when I did the like repair job for him, I just put the words "to Nazi punks fuck off" in like the neck shim. The dude said the exact same shit to you. Dude, that's the thing. They're really creepy about like light skin and shit. It's so fucking gross. It's so creepy, dude. They just can't be normal about shit. It's like it's completely foreign to them. You ever get bothered by someone when sleeping or during meditation? Because in your house it's like a constant problem. I mean, my cats will, if I haven't like walked my cats or like let them out, they'll attack me to like let them out or something. I've had my cat like bite my feet and shit. That's annoying. But no, I don't have people like fuck with me if I'm like trying to sleep or meditate. Okay, let's see what I got. I need more torches. I think there's coal out here. I gotta go just get some coal. There's no way there's coal around here. There's no coal until you need. There's coal everywhere until you need it, right? That's how it works. Here we go. That's a shit ton. Okay. Oh. Let me down. What's up, JJ the Helper? Hello. Well, how do you feel about free will, JJ the Helper? That's the question of the day. Do you believe in free will? We've gotten some interesting responses today. Free will, yeah. Do you think it exists? Or what's your take on it? I don't care, frankly, but people in the chat, they won't shut up about it. They say, Alex, what do you think about free will? Alex, so, you know, guess we're talking about it, right, guys? It depends. That's a cowardly answer. I want a real answer. Give me a real answer now. No, not that. But it's cold down here. See, I like the mining like shaft equipment. It's like a sneaky way of getting around, just like leaving wood around so players can use it. That's really clever. It's a really clever solution. You think a psychopath who killed 289 people deserve free will? I'm not sure what you mean by that. I think I mean, my take on it is it's like important to ascribe agency to that guy. If you're saying there's no free will, then you're saying, oh, it was inevitable that he was going to murder those people. And you're absolving him of like responsibility. So I'm not a fan of that personally. And he was like really bad at writing, but he thought I was good at it, so he was asking me for advice, and I told him he should have some central arguments that he plans to make in advance, and then he should use them as like a skeleton or freestyle around it like a rap song. And he screwed up his nose and said silkily, yeah, I don't listen to a lot of rap. Oh yeah, oh, it's one of those guys. The guys who get really cagey when you mention hip hop. I'm a big fan of those guys. Real excellent dudes all around. My eyebrows need to move a little. Good shit, Frankie. For those of you who don't know, Frankie woke up one day and his face was just like fucked. He like couldn't move half his head. And it's like there was people were going like, the doctor was like, okay, there's a chance it's like permanent and stuff. So it's been like scary. But you know what? Where'd the fucking... Oh, okay. Huh? How does this glow shit work? Oh, you wait until it like glows. It makes like a glowy situation. It's not ripe. Okay. Half your face has been paralyzed for weeks, dude. I'm glad you're getting your shit back. That's scary. That was scary. I mean, you got a long road to recovery still. Right-click the berries. Oh. Okay, so you gotta wait until the berries are glowing. Did you read the Indian restaurant experience I had with him? That's my favorite. No, I haven't seen that yet. I haven't read that yet. That's funny as hell, though. Guy who just saw. I don't listen to a lot of rap. Me. I just don't think rap is very logical. Oh, there's my lava. I was like, where'd my lava go? I lost my lava. Eat the berries? Why, I'm all full. I'm all full. You got a lot to learn. Think that wait for you. Wait for me, please. Wait for me. Ho 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 ho. That was a little scary. I almost fell to my death. Or maybe if not to my death, just very far. Eat the berries. Fuck. I gotta go back and eat the berries. I found that when you type and post your message in chat, it takes a while to appear in the reading range. Oh yeah, it's like this. It's going through a restream, so it might take a second to like appear. A lot of torches. Okay. Sitting pretty with torches now. Or sitting ugly. Oh. What happens when I eat a berry? I'm full. I can't eat it. I can't eat the berry. It's take a while to grow. Well, okay. I should probably be going to bed. I'm pretty sleepy. I don't think I can even harvest these guys yet. No, they'll take a second to grow. Once they do, I'll have more berries. I'm so stoked on my little base, on my underground base. It's so cute. All right. Yeah, fuck that, fuck that guy. Fuck that skinhead guy. You can kick rocks. All right. You have a friend you can raid? Okay, cool. Who we got? Who we got? All right, bet. You guys roll. Have a good one. All right?